Welcome back as we continue with our conversation, the 5 types of pitching. Now, we say the first type is investors pitch. So no one has money problem. Many people have money problems. Someone say no one has money problem. It's always an idea problem. Over the years, I came to say not many people have idea problems. They have pitching problems. People have brilliant ideas. They know where they should live, where they should take their kids. They know the kind of money they should have, the kind of cars they should drive, the kind of clothes they should be wearing, the kind of people they should associate with, the kind of places they should retire to, and the kind of country they should travel on holiday to. They know, but they don't have the money. They don't have the resources. So investors pitch is a critical skill. You show me anyone who made it to the top of the game who did not learn how to pitch to investors. For Jack Ma, the richest Chinese man, the richest man in China, at one point said when he got his first idea, he pitched to his family members and to his friends to invest in Alibaba. And Jeff Bezos said he pitched to his parents, and the parents were the first investors into Amazon, and to his sister and brother, and then friends and neighbors. I say, you must learn how to pitch. Because look here, if your ideas can be financed by your salary or your savings, then it is too small, too little. You need ideas that need supernatural powers, that keeps you awake at night, and that takes the ability to pitch to the right people. So sign up for our upcoming coaching on public speaking for career and business advancement to learn how to pitch and to pitch the right way. Now, the second type of pitching is what we call sales pitch. Anyone who has become wealthy in life, anyone who has achieved a certain amount of success, either in career or entrepreneurship, they were able to sell something. For someone told me, Pepe, great brands don't sell product. They don't. They sell aspirations. They sell a promise. They sell class. They sell status. They sell associations. They sell hope. They sell feelings. That's what they sell. Now, a sales pitch simply means whatever product you could be having, you should not take it out there as a product. People don't buy products. People buy brands. People buy the value, the class, the status, the association, the aspiration, the hope, the feelings, and the emotions behind the brand. And the first product you sell in life is yourself. If you can't sell self, you can't sell anything. And some people are so raw, poorly packaged. Their brand does not say nothing to nobody. And opportunities will pick everybody around you but you. When the future comes, the future bypasses you. I've met many people who dreamed of great futures, but the future that never happened, the future that never came. But there are also people who are pregnant with destiny, with greatness, and then eventually they miscarriage because they could not sell that future. They could not sell that substance that they were carrying. So if there is another skill you need to learn is how to sell yourself. By the way, what is your brand? Your brand is your story. If you can't tell your story, if you can't control the narratives, someone else will control the narratives, will tell the story on your behalf. But guess what they will say about you? So little. So if there is a skill you need to learn in life, is how to tell your own story. Look here, I'm a religious person. All the greatest religions in this world are story-based. They are all story-based. Christianity is a story of a gentleman that was born in a manger, died on the cross, resurrected the third day, and he will one day come to take the people and judge the living and the dead. That's a story. Islam is a story. Hinduism is a story. My question is, what's your story? And if you can't sell your story to the world, if you can't sell your story to the people, you can't grow in life. So sales pitch, critical. So join me this August to learn how to package yourself and to sell yourself. Because look here, reality is nothing. Perception is everything. Perception is our reality. You know, some people are very intelligent, but others are perceived to be intelligent. They're the ones who get all the benefit. Some people are very smart upstairs here. They work very hard. But then others are perceived to work hard. They're the one that advances in life. So perception is everything. So sales pitch critical. How do you sell yourself? How do you present yourself? You are the biggest product in this world. So great brands don't sell product. They sell a promise. They sell tomorrow. They sell hope. They sell association. They sell status. They sell aspiration. They sell a feeling. They sell emotions. So sales pitch is the second type of pitch. And let me tell you, the wealthiest, the more powerful, they know how to pitch. They know how to sell their dreams, how to sell their ideas, how to sell even the product that they are selling. That is the second type of pitching. Type 3 of pitching. Pitching type 3 is what I call product pitch. That's how it used to be called. But I say, it's solutions pitch. The world is full of products. The world is full of services. The world is short of solutions. If I was asked this morning, what makes an elevator pitch successful? An elevator pitch is a pitch that takes you between 30 seconds to 60 seconds. A pitch that you can start and finish in one elevator ride. Within the first floor to the third floor, done. And you have the money. What makes an elevator pitch successful is the solution you are offering to the pertinent problems the other party is struggling with. The solution. What would you do with the issues humanity is struggling with? Now, if there is one skill that will advance you and get you a seat at the front table, if there is one skill that will invite you at the high table, if there is one skill that will allow you to get into high places, if there is one skill that will enable you to enjoy opportunities and latitude in terms of wealth and economic power, that skill is known as solutioning. The world is tired of services. The world is tired of products. What the world is looking for is solutions. If you come with a product, I can only pay as much as I can because a product has a fixed price tag. If you come with a service, I can only pay as much as I can. If you come to clean my house, you cannot ask me to pay you 10 million Uganda shillings for cleaning my house. Those are rates. They are rate cards for services. They are rate cards for product. Let me tell you, the good news is that there are no rate cards for solutions. There are no rate cards for solutions. As long as you come up with a solution, you can put any price tag and the world will pay for it. That is the third type of pitching. The fourth type of pitching. The third type of pitching. The third type of pitching is solutions pitching. So the first type is the investor pitch. The second type is the sales pitch. The third type is the solutions pitch. And then the fourth type is the job pitch. This one, I talk about it all the time. I said recently during our public speaking event, Speak Like Pepe, Say It Like Minambo, I said recently that 8 out of 10 jobs are held by the wrong people. You've heard me right. 8 out of 10 jobs are held by the wrong people because the right people could not pitch properly during the interview. I told people, some of you have unfair bosses. You don't deserve the bosses you have. You should have been the boss. You should have been the supervisor. You should have been the person dictating the shift, but now you are working according to another person's schedule because you couldn't just speak well. You failed the oratory interview. You had the credentials, the paper, you had the badges, but it could not come out. That is called job pitch. And I'm glad that this August, we are going to talk about how do you pitch well during a job interview. That you be the man that nobody can forget and that everybody remembers. When the panel sits down to evaluate the day's interview, your name pops up and pops up and pops up. What does it take? It's a skill. People ask me, Pepe, are speakers born or made? Both. Some people are just born with that speaking acumen, the speaking element, but others learn how to speak. I was no born a speaker. I was so shy. I remember my first public speech, it was a disaster. I even left it halfway. But there are skills that you learn over time. So I want to share my almost 30 years of speaking experience during these 4 sessions program we are having in August on Speak Like Pepe, Say It Like Minambo coaching program. Then the last type of pitching is known as the workplace pitching. What is workplace pitching basically? Workplace pitching is you work in an institution. You could be an office attendant, you could be a supervisor, you could be a middle manager, or you could be a senior manager. But you know where you sit that there are many growth opportunities within this institution. That if the organization will turn and have this paradigm shift and face this direction or enter this market or create these partnerships, it could take our revenue 10 times more. But then you don't know how to put it across to the right people. You have no access to the board, you have no access to the owners, no access to the investor. But how do you go about it? Because your growth depends more on your initiatives than on just goodwill of a company of promoting you and paying you gratuity or bonuses at their own schedule. How do you pitch at the workplace? How do you create opportunities for yourself? How do you ask what you really want in life? Join me this August at Hotel Africana from 6th of August, Tuesday nights, 5:30 to 7:30. I'm going to share all the skills I know on the power of pitching. The investor pitch, the sales pitch, the solution pitch, the job pitch, and the workplace pitching. I ask people, do you know the strategic plan of your organization? Do you know where this organization is headed in the next 1 year, 2, 3, 4 years? Do you understand the trend and the patterns in your industry? Are you futuristic? Do you have the big picture? Now, do you have the data at hand? The stats. If you have all these things, you can successfully pitch. And you can open doors for yourself that papers, careers, and years of experience will never open. Or they could take 30, 40 years to open them. In a year, 2 or 3, you could be ahead of the pack, ahead of the curve. So join me this August from the 6th of August at the Hotel Africana. Go to my socials. My X handle at Pepe Minambo. Kindly follow me. Sign in there. You find all the information about this upcoming event. Go on my YouTube channel. You find the information in there on the upcoming event. Go on my company website, motivatorafrica.net, motivatorafrica.net to find this information. Thank you very much. May God bless you. How did the wealthiest got to where they got? I've given you some of the tips, the 5 types of pitching. And don't forget, in economics they say, to be happy, you need these 3 elements to come in place. Number 1, self-esteem. Number 2, locus of control, freedom of choice. And number 3, money.